Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the issue that has sent an emotional tidal wave across the bold and the beautiful, a long overdue moment between a father and son, filled with heartbreak, truth, and the kind of raw vulnerability rarely seen on daytime television. At the center of this story is Liam Spencer, a man facing the end of his life, and his father Bill Spencer, who is about to hear the one thing no parent ever wants to hear, that their child is dying. In a series built on scandal and betrayal, this storyline strips everything back to what matters most: love, family, and the fragile nature of time. Let's walk through every step of this powerful story. In recent weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful, more and more characters have learned about Liam's terminal illness. Diagnosed with an aggressive and inoperable brain condition, Liam has spent his time making peace, spending precious moments with those closest to him, and trying to prepare for the inevitable. Hope, Steffi, Brooke, Finn, Grace, and even Taylor have come to terms with the heartbreaking truth. But one person, perhaps the most important in Liam's life, still has no idea what's happening. That person is Bill Spencer, Liam's father. Focused on running Spencer Publications and managing corporate responsibilities, Bill has been somewhat out of the loop when it comes to Liam's day-to-day life. Though their bond has always had ups and downs, Bill has consistently been one of Liam's most passionate protectors. But lately, Liam has kept his father at a distance, not out of malice, but out of fear. How do you tell someone who sees you as their greatest success story that you're dying? Eventually, Liam realizes he can't put it off any longer. He drives to the Spencer estate, the very mansion where he once lived happily alongside his father and his brother Wyatt. The house, filled with memories of better days, is a symbol of family legacy and power, but now, for Liam, it's just the quiet place where he must reveal the most painful truth of his life. Bill is delighted to see Liam. He greets his son with enthusiasm, clearly surprised but excited that Liam has come to visit. He asks about Liam's life since moving out of the estate, curious about how things have been and what his future plans look like. It's a casual, fatherly interaction, warm, relaxed, unknowing. Then, Liam begins to speak. At first, his tone is steady. He thanks Bill for being the kind of father who always fought for him, even in their most turbulent times. He reminisces about growing up under Bill's roof, about the love and chaos that defined their early years as father and son. He tells Bill how much he respects him, how much he's learned from him. Then comes the truth. Liam, his voice trembling, tells Bill that he is dying. He explains the diagnosis, a rare, fast-progressing brain disease. He tells him that Dr. Grace Buckingham has exhausted every avenue, from hospitals in New York, Zurich, Berlin, London, to elite cancer centers across the globe. All of them have reviewed his case. All of them have said the same thing: there's nothing they can do. The prognosis: 3 months to live. Bill is stunned. At first, he stares at Liam, silent. Then, his voice cracks as he asks Liam to repeat it. Liam does. Bill's face changes. He shakes his head. No, he says. No, no, no. His voice rises. He refuses to believe it. Tears begin to form. Bill Spencer, the indestructible, sharp-tongued powerhouse of Spencer Publications, breaks down in front of his son. His world begins to shatter. This is not a business setback, not a romantic betrayal, not a scandal. This is final. And he is completely unprepared. Bill pleads with Liam. He tells him not to give up. He insists that there must be another hospital, another doctor, another procedure they haven't tried. He says he'll sell the company, move across the globe, do anything, just to buy more time. He offers to fly Liam to Japan, Israel, Switzerland, wherever there's a glimmer of hope. He talks about specialists in brain science, experimental trials, anything to keep his son alive. But Liam, calm despite the storm, tells him that it's over. He tells Bill that Grace, one of the most relentless doctors in the country, has already contacted every renowned neurosurgical institute in the world. Every door has been closed. Every expert has told them the same thing. The tumor is inoperable. The condition is terminal. There is no cure. Bill listens, sobbing quietly. His whole body collapses in the chair next to Liam. He can't look him in the eye. He keeps asking, "Why didn't you tell me sooner, and how is this happening?" He's used to solving problems. He's used to throwing money at disasters and coming out on top. But this is a reality that money can't touch. Liam explains his decision. He tells Bill that he waited because he didn't want to see him like this. He didn't want to break his father's heart. He wanted to protect him. To give him peace before the storm. But now, with only months left, Liam realizes that hiding it would have been worse. He wanted one final moment with the man who raised him, loved him, and taught him everything. Bill listens, his eyes locked on the son he once watched take his first steps in that very home. The silence is thick. Then, Bill stands up, wipes his face, and tells Liam that if 3 months is all they have, then they're going to make every second count. He won't let his son slip away without creating memories that will last forever. Liam nods. He smiles, sad but grateful. The weight of truth has finally been lifted. And in that moment, father and son sit together, no business, no betrayal, no legacy, just love, raw and unfiltered. As the episode closes, the camera lingers on the two men, seated in the living room where it all began. The walls hold memories, and now, they hold a new one. One built not on power or ambition, but on truth, vulnerability, and connection. What happens next in The Bold and the Beautiful? We will see the aftermath of this confession ripple across every character connected to Liam and Bill. Expect Wyatt to return, perhaps for one final family moment. Expect Steffi, Hope, and Brooke to come together, even in grief. And maybe, just maybe, Liam's fate is not yet sealed. This is a show built on comebacks and second chances, and while the doctors say it's over, sometimes miracles happen when we least expect it. But for now, the spotlight belongs to Bill and Liam. A father and son. No longer separated by pride or business. Just two men facing the hardest goodbye of all. How should Bill spend Liam's final months with him? Should Liam try one more experimental treatment? And is there a possibility, even the slimmest one, that Grace could discover something new? Next, we will dive into the latest whirlwind of emotions and shocking developments at Forrester Creations, where drama, heartbreak, and unexpected alliances are reshaping the landscape of this iconic fashion house. From surprise returns to devastating health revelations, and even the seeds of new romances, this week's episodes have left fans on the edge of their seats. Let's unpack all the juicy details, explore hidden motivations, and speculate on what lies ahead for our beloved characters as tensions soar and hearts are tested. A shocking return rocks Forrester Creations. The hallowed halls of Forrester Creations were anything but calm this week as a familiar face made an astonishing comeback. In a stunning turn of events, Hope Logan has reclaimed her place at the family business, a decision spearheaded by none other than Steffi Forrester, who surprised everyone with her newfound willingness to bury the hatchet. This isn't just a professional reinstatement, it's a seismic shift that sends shockwaves through the entire team. While many at Forrester were thrilled to see Hope's creative energy return, not everyone welcomed her with open arms. The news hit like a thunderbolt for Daphne Rose, the Parisian perfumer who has been carving out her own niche at the company. Daphne, known for her exquisite fragrance designs and her unrequited feelings for Carter Walton, found herself blindsided. Her reaction was visceral, her eyes flashed with frustration as she learned of Hope's return during a tense conversation with Zen Forrester Dominguez in the design studio. She argued passionately that Forrester Creations had flourished without Hope's influence, suggesting that her presence could disrupt the delicate balance of creativity and business. But beneath her professional objections, there's a deeper wound. Is Daphne truly concerned about the company's direction, or is this a manifestation of her personal insecurities, knowing Hope's history with Carter? After all, Daphne has spent months crafting intricate scents while quietly yearning for Carter's affection, only to be rebuffed time and again. Now, with Hope back in the picture, her carefully constructed world feels like it's crumbling under the weight of rivalry and rejection. A heart in turmoil, Daphne's unraveling emotions. Daphne Rose, with her signature elegance and sharp wit, has always been a standout at Forrester, but this week revealed just how much her personal struggles are bleeding into her professional life. As she sat in her office, surrounded by vials of exotic essences and sketches of perfume bottles, her mind was far from her craft. The news of Hope's return wasn't just a professional blow, it was a dagger to her heart, reigniting her fears of losing Carter forever. When Zen delivered the update, Daphne's usually composed demeanor cracked, her voice trembled as she insisted that Carter deserved better than being pulled back into Hope's orbit. But let's be honest, this isn't just about Carter's well-being. Daphne's longing for him has been an open secret, her every gesture and lingering glance a testament to her unspoken love. She's poured her soul into winning him over, from late-night strategy sessions to casual coffee runs, only to be met with polite indifference. Now, with Hope's return threatening to reignite old flames, Daphne is grappling with a storm of emotions, anger, despair, and a gnawing sense of defeat. Her distraction was palpable during a crucial pitch meeting for a gemstone-inspired fragrance line proposed by Will Spencer and Electra Forrester. While the young duo passionately described their vision of a scent that captures the brilliance of sapphires and the warmth of amber, Daphne's thoughts were elsewhere, her responses curt and detached. It's hard not to sympathize with her plight. After all, how can one focus on notes of bergamot and jasmine when their heart is breaking? Yet, this moment of vulnerability might just be the catalyst she needs to shift her perspective and find strength in unexpected places. A heartbreaking revelation redefines loyalties. In what can only be described as the emotional pinnacle of the week, a gut-wrenching truth came to light that reshaped the dynamics between Hope and Carter. During an intimate, tear-filled conversation in Carter's office, Hope bared her soul, revealing the devastating reason behind her recent closeness with Liam Spencer. The bombshell? Liam is battling an inoperable brain tumor, a diagnosis that has left him with precious little time. Carter, who had been wrestling with doubts after overhearing Hope profess her desire to spend every moment with Liam, was left speechless, his face a canvas of shock and sorrow. The context of her words suddenly snapped into focus. Hope wasn't rekindling an old romance, she was offering comfort to the father of her child in his darkest hour. This revelation didn't just clear the air, it deepened the bond between Hope and Carter, as he realized the depth of her compassion and loyalty. What makes this moment even more poignant is Liam's selflessness amid his own suffering. Despite facing a terminal illness, Liam urged Hope to mend things with Carter, whispering through his pain that life is far too fleeting to be apart from the one who holds your heart. It's a testament to Liam's character, a man staring down his mortality yet prioritizing Hope's happiness above his own. As they stood together, sharing quiet tears and a renewed sense of purpose, it became clear that this tragedy could forge an unbreakable connection between Hope and Carter, even as it casts a shadow over their future. New beginnings amidst heartache. While heartbreak dominated much of the week, a glimmer of hope emerged through an unexpected connection. After breaking the news of Hope's return, Zen didn't just walk away. He stayed, offering Daphne a shoulder to lean on in a moment of raw honesty. Standing in the dimly lit corridor outside the design room, he looked into her eyes and acknowledged her unspoken pain, saying, "I see how much you're hurting over Carter, and I'm here for you." It was a gesture of genuine kindness, one that caught Daphne off guard and hinted at the possibility of something more. Zend, with his artistic flair and unwavering dedication to Forrester creations, has always been a quiet force, often overshadowed by the louder dramas around him. Yet, in this moment, his empathy shone through, revealing a side of him that could be exactly what Daphne needs. With Carter's heart seemingly tied to Hope once more, could this be the turning point for Daphne to let go of her impossible dream and notice the man who's been by her side all along? Zend isn't just a talented designer. He's a steady presence, someone who values Daphne not just for her skills but for her spirit. Their shared passion for creativity, evident in their late-night brainstorming sessions over fabric swatches and mood boards, could lay the foundation for a partnership that transcends the professional. Perhaps this rejection from Carter, though painful, is the universe's way of guiding Daphne toward a love that's been waiting in the wings. Unresolved questions and emotional stakes. As the dust settles on these bombshells, the emotional stakes at Forrester Creations have never been higher. Liam's deteriorating condition adds a layer of urgency to every decision, particularly as he receives disheartening updates from Dr. Grace Buckingham about his limited treatment options. Will he opt for experimental therapies, risking severe side effects, or choose to cherish his remaining time with loved ones? How will this impact his role as a father and his co-parenting dynamic with Hope, especially as she navigates her rekindled relationship with Carter? Meanwhile, Daphne stands at a crossroads. Will she cling to her obsession with Carter, refusing to admit defeat, or will she allow Zen's compassion to open her heart to new possibilities? The Gemstone Fragrance Project, with its innovative blend of luxury and emotion, offers a potential lifeline for Daphne to channel her energy into something constructive. Collaborating closely with Zend, Will, and Electra, she might find not just a professional distraction but a personal awakening, as shared goals and late-night work sessions spark unexpected chemistry. One thing is undeniable. Forrester Creations is a pressure cooker of emotions, where every decision, glance, and whispered secret could alter the course of lives. The events of this week have set the stage for an unforgettable journey in the episodes to come. With Hope firmly re-established at Forrester, her presence will undoubtedly stir new conflicts and reignite old rivalries, especially with Daphne feeling more threatened than ever. Carter, now armed with the truth about Liam, must decide how to support Hope while honoring the gravity of Liam's sacrifice. And then there's Daphne. Will she double down on her pursuit of Carter, crafting ever more elaborate schemes to win his attention, or will she finally see Zend as the partner she's been searching for? The Gemstone Fragrance line, with its promise of innovation, could be the professional breakthrough Forrester needs, but only if the team can set aside personal turmoil to focus on their shared vision. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, one truth remains: life at Forrester Creations is a tapestry of passion and pain, woven with threads of hope and heartbreak. Stick with us on B&B Spoilers channel as we follow every twist and turn of this captivating saga, because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that in the world of Forrester, nothing stays the same for long.